shine, to try something, to fail, right? Talk to me about failure. I can only imagine your perspectives on failure.
Sure, sure. I've been told that a pessimist is never disappointed. Uh, however, I again, it's a contradiction in terms, but how can we learn resilience if we have not hit rock bottom? It is a skill that is so necessary. I talked about being dysfunctional earlier, and I believe that failure, although I'm not a proponent of predictable failure, and so when someone tells me, well, you got to let Shannon make her mistakes, or she's gonna, you got to let her fall to pick herself up. I don't know if I agree with that sentiment. If I see a landmine that you're about to step on, I'm not going to let you step on it. I'm going to navigate you away from that and perhaps talk to you about what could have happened, what has happened to other people, and how I can help you avoid that. If you do make a mistake, if you do experience failure, as I have, either because of poor judgment, because I felt maybe a bit arrogant, a little egotistical at times, sort of felt like I got this, I don't need to prepare, or it's in the bag, I don't need to do as much work as I need to, and then all of a sudden, rock bottom. It's the unknowing of how long we stay there. But the lessons, if we learn them, should be three. One, it teaches us to stare down reality. This is real. This is happening. Face it. Number two, finding meaning in every aspect of life. How do I find meaning in this failure? What am I learning? Why am I here? And I also think that's the answer that the question of purpose creates. It's why am I here? And it gives us a lot of time to reflect, right? I mean, it is a huge reflective period. But the third and probably most unanticipated lesson is the ability to create alternative courses of action. So I'm going to stare down. I am going to stare down reality. I'm going to find meaning in every aspect of life, and I'm going to create alternative courses of action to get myself out of this. I'm going to learn humility. I am going to ask for help. I'm going to journal and watch how we, because I can't do it on my own, how we get me out of this. And when I do, I can't make the same mistake again. I asked a very dear friend of mine who passed away recently, who worked for IBM for 40 plus years, retired, had this whole life plan for him and his wife, and had some really tough times with his kids, and ended up spending every bit of his savings, second mortgage on home. And it was 90, and I said, does life get any easier? And he said, age, of course not, but we get better at managing it. And I said, got it. He said, no, it never gets easier. We get better at managing it. This is
Yes.
what it's about, getting
Yes.
better at managing life.
Right.